Welcome to the longest running show on earth, Mark Inspires, day 1588. In a row. Yeah, Joanne. Joanne said in a row. Yeah, we heard you. We heard you wheeze it out. How's everybody doing? It's Sunday night. My name is Mark Pires. I've been live 1,588 days in a row since December 31st, 2018. And we're doing it. Tonight we're having a very special episode. It's again another songwriter request night. What are we doing? Is it blues funk? Is it songwriter vibe? Is it a comedy rap song? Or maybe a loop song? I don't know. We're going to get into something, so head over to YouTube or Rumble to be a part of it. But we're TikToking it as well. Everybody on TikTok, welcome to the longest running show on earth. We're doing it again. I got a Jaguar over here. What's that, Joanne? No, Joanne, not a real Jaguar. My guitar, it's a Fender Jaguar. And of course, the drum I invented, the BeatSeat. It's the first drum in the world you can kick while you play your guitar, and it sounds like a drum kit. And if you're not with the guitar in your hand, it's the first drum in the world you could sit completely upright and play with your hands and your feet at the same time without having to break your back like a cajon makes you do. Anyway, guys, 4 playable panels, 2 snares, the BeatSeat. You can go to BeatSeat.rocks and check it out. Joanne's here with me, as per usual, wheezing, and we have something to live for going here, I think. Yeah, it's here. Guys, Matt Zabrowski's sitting next to me. He's ready to give us a woohoo in a minute. I hope you're ready for it. It's going to be a good one. Every day he elevates just a little bit better. Every day, the woohoo. So I want to hear from you guys. What are we writing songs about tonight? If you have topics for me, we're going to get into it. It looks like We Have Liberty and Freedom has put out a little chat here, a song about Joanne and her boyfriend, Big Bobby. Joanne, you want to tell us something here? You know, like who you've been hanging out with a guy named Big Bobby? I could only see, like, I could visualize that, Joanne. You know, like the two of you in a restaurant, you have to rent the place, you know? How are you supposed to allow any other patrons? You know, there's no room for anybody but Joanne. Big Bobby has to sit outside, yeah. But he's a gentleman. He allows Joanne to get the coverage from the rain and the hail. Anyway, I think we're gonna have to do that because We Have Liberty wants a comedy song about, you know, Joanne and Big Bobby. So I'm also up for writing singer-songwriter vibe, blues funk. We're gonna do something in a minute here as soon as we get our woohoo. I'm putting up the music. Guys, this is when we dance. My song from 2007 is Live For. Joanne, let's get into it. There's something to live for. This is a song you can get like one of these for you know, like you're doing a leg. Something to live for. Joanne, we're getting a woohoo from Zabrowski. Oh, you want me to throw it to you? Okay, Zabrowski. Right. When you get a woohoo from Matt Zabrowski. Joanne, my microphone, Joanne. I can't do the show without a microphone. I'm here talking about, how am I supposed to do this, Joanne? I'm lost without my microphone. Oh, what? Oh, okay, yeah, no, I guess I can go get it. She said, go get the microphone. Well, Joanne, it would be nice if you did something. You know, you sit there wheezing. That's not an activity. It's not a helpful activity, at least. My microphone. Guys, so just to get serious on you for a moment, because that is what this show is about today. And every day for 1,588 days in a row, the moment. There is no script. There is nothing. And then there's something. I know many people who go on and they have a game plan. They do the research prior to the show and say, I'm going to have this for the first segment and this for the second segment, and then we're going to do this, and I'm going to say this specific thing and really get everybody's attention. And for 1,588 days in a row, I've gotten whoever's joined for the moment's attention just by living here in this moment. It is the only thing that exists. I've come to the conclusion that every single thing in our lives, especially the negative, is intending to take us away from this very second, this very moment. And if we know that to be the case, based on research and, the entire history of time, then we should try, nay, we should make it our every effort to be in this moment as often as possible. It is where all creation takes place. It's where all living and all endings take place. Everybody's, in the future. Oh, in the past. No, it's all right here in this very moment. The past is gone. I implore you to try to review things that take place in your life and then throw them in a suitcase and ship them off down the river. Do not continue to dig through your past and view items that you can't change and make them massively important in the now. The only thing that's important is living and expressing self fully. You have to find a way to do it in your own life. For me, it's to show up here every single night and without a script, without a net, without any wires, to create what I hope to be the best show on planet Earth every night. And for 1,588 days in a row, I've done the job. It's all there. You can go back and watch it. Every single day, there's been fire coming out of me and just positivity shining on the world around us. I can't control the message getting out. That's something I have no control over, clearly, after 1,588 days in a row of nobody knowing I do this. But I still show up because, for me, we still hold on to hope. To hope that tomorrow can be better than it was yesterday. And right now, in this moment, it's the only place that change takes place. Everything else is an illusion. Oh, we'll give you that promotion in 3 weeks. Oh, you're going to get that job if you really put your head down. Oh, what the frig? We don't even know if there's a tomorrow. All we know is right now, our hearts are beating. And this is the moment for change. And this is why they distract us constantly in every moment. If they can keep us away from the truth that we are one, we are meant to come together and not divide, then time just slips away from us all. We're constantly thinking we have more of it when we don't have any time. The world around us is moving, and you can't change every single thing that's happening. The only thing you can do is change your perspective on it. Understand it's evil. Understand that there's just nothing but deceit, and you're going to find a lot of great people in the mix. But at the core of everything that's going on around us, there's evil. And you have to be able to see through the things that are going on around you and be willing to be canceled if you know you're right. So, all I can say is no one should be canceled. Everybody should have the opportunity to speak their mind, and if you don't agree with it, you could scroll. What I find is we're in a different type of world now, where there's a control mechanism in place, and if you say anything against this plan, they have this roadmap in place, and it's leading us towards 2030. And if you stand by, you're complicit. And if you're not willing to have people say things about you that aren't true, when you know you're right, you're complicit. We have one opportunity to stop this madness. We jokingly say that this is the Twilight Zone. We're living in the Twilight Zone, or this is the Truman Show. It's one or the other, but the reality is that we are in a timeline right now where things that are completely outlandish, and this very, very small group of people that happens to be the loudest group in the room is changing society And when things are said that are so over the top insane, there's groups of people and the media gets behind it, champions it, and applauds it. But if anybody with common sense speaks out and says, this isn't right, this isn't the way I want my children to be brought up, they're considered a xenophobe and a racist and a bigot for just having common sense and understanding what is good for children and what is not. So in essence, the common sense, feet on the ground soul is the person that is canceled, ridiculed, and thrown aside. The person that's out of their freaking mind and wants to be a cat. Guys, there's a new group of cats. People cats. In friggin' 100 years, archaeologists come across that cat human. I'm pretty sure when they look at the bones, they're gonna be like, this is a cat human. This is a cat, this is a boyish, girlish thing. I think this one identified as a girl. I mean, did this one have eggs? Can this one make babies? Okay, that's a girl. That one had a dong and sperm? Okay. I identify as somebody who can see the truth and not be canceled for saying things that are common sense. That's how I identify. And I think that living in a world where people are so out of their freaking minds makes me crazy. And I wonder why I can't just keep my mouth shut and just say, okay, But then I realize if I keep my mouth shut, then there's nobody fighting against this insanity. I saw someone recently and they were like, man, someone's got to start speaking out against this. I'm like, dude, I've been live 1,570 plus days in a row, long form. No one on planet Earth knows I do this. I show up and let the truth out every single day. And the reason they don't want you to find things like this is because it's too scary for them to have you guys see something so true, authentic. Somebody who really wants to say how they feel. This is what they fear most. And when people say, who's they? The fake news, National Enquirer, mainstream media, which is owned by 5 people, by this 181 people that run the world. They. The people who have an agenda to depopulate us by 2030. And successfully they're doing it, by the way. Because many people are like, I trust the PSYOP. Science, sorry. No, sorry, Joanne, Joanne says, I thought you weren't going to bring that up. I didn't mean to, Joanne. I know with you with the humongocarditis, it's gigantocarditis because you trusted Dr. Weasel Fauci and you got 27 bugaboos, And she's also got the wheeze, But seriously, guys, I fear for a world where people are too afraid to speak because if they do, they fear the consequences of words. They fear the consequences of using words. This is the United States of America where words are protected. And nothing should be held from you. You should have the right to say what you want to watch, and if you don't like it, by right, you could just swipe. That's it. You have the ability and the right. You could do whatever the hell you want. You could watch, you could say what you want. You're allowed to say something in the comments if you don't agree. That's within your rights. But for them to take our rights away, and by take them away, sideline us. Do you know how many streamers just decided to quit because people couldn't find them? And they're like, well, I can't do this. I got to make a living. And they just stopped doing this because they couldn't find the crowd. I just keep showing up anyway. If anybody is willing to find someone who wants to live in this moment and be real, then hopefully they'll join us because we're here every single night at 10:30 for the last 4.5 years. YouTube, Rumble, it's Mark Inspires. That's the name of the show. And we're about to play some music, so don't go anywhere. This is a 3-part show, maybe more, depending on how you look at it. What we're doing right now, some comedy with this Weezer over here. And then we write songs. I invented the first drum for guitar players. It's called the BeatSeat. I patented it. You can order one and I build them. So I literally will go downstairs and build you one and ship it out. And we create movies here with this green screen, live in the moment, without a script. We just improvise movies out of nothing. And there's 8 of them out right now. And with that guitar, 196 songs have been released in album form, over 16 albums. They're all on iTunes. And you could just type in Mark Pires, and you can listen to them in your car for freaking almost a full day. But anyway, this is just, to me, my full expression. My full expression is to show up here and to do this, is to allow 196 songs to come out of me fluidly. To allow a stream of consciousness adventure to take place in movie form. And to do it 8 times. And we have another one on the way, by the way. The Grimm and the Magic Shands, I just have to edit it. That's done. And also Sensei Round Eye, that'll be movie number 10. So we have 10 feature films essentially in the next couple months here. And I don't know if they're good. They may suck, guys. They're stream of consciousness. How freaking good could they be? I made them up in the moment. I didn't sit there and say, I'm going to say this, I'm going to do these scenes. We looked at we found backgrounds together in the moment. If you go and watch the original shows when these were created, and I put them on, and all of a sudden I went there with the microphone, I'm like, guys, Channel 7 News! And we just created movies. And all these scenarios are there. You can watch, there's a feature films, parody film movie list on my YouTube. But like I said, if I was not willing to come out here and be vulnerable and talk to a cartoon character, you know? How many people are willing to talk to a cartoon character, willing to talk to people that are not in the room? Create conversations with random people as if they are actually in the room. That's the type of comedy I create. I start talking to Jennifer over there, and because she's got a thing for Derek, but like Derek's got eyes for Anna. Yeah, like that's the type of stuff we do here. Sitting around the fire, I had a conversation with 5 people that weren't there. That's the comedy, and it's all live in the moment. And we did 55 minutes of that. We could do a campfire movie as well. I have to go back and watch that. But all these things took place over a 1,588-day period. Anybody actually goes back and just pushes play on everything, you're gonna see some crazy stuff that took place. Because I was like, I don't freaking care. I'm not gonna care what people think of me. I've done that enough in my life. I don't care if somebody says, ooh, he's going to do, that's a little, I can't believe he did that. That's a comedy. Man, you're doing comedy, but you're a realtor. Yeah, I'm a realtor. I make a living selling real estate. That doesn't mean I can't show up here every single night and allow my childlike sensibility to come out. When I was a kid, I would do anything. I'd climb a tree. I'd run around a friggin' mountain. Nothing could stop me from doing what I wanted to do, and I will do the same thing now in this part of my life. I'm in the moment. I'm not going to stop because someone thinks that what I'm doing is not what they would do. If that was the case, I wouldn't do anything. Because no one's ever done the crap we do here. I can't do that, Mark. Why? No one's ever done it. No one's ever gone every single day live, long form. I don't think so. I don't think anybody else has done this. I know there's been people who've done long streaks. But has anybody ever gone for an hour plus and half hour plus every single day for 1,588 days in a row? That's a question. That's something that, I don't think anybody would do. And if they did do it, it's because they had thousands of people watching when they did it. It's because they had a crowd of people throwing them donations for them showing up again that day. I don't do it for that. I do it so people have a safe haven to hang out for a few minutes every day, to get away from this polluted world. The world may be dying, but not here. Every single night we have our own community of love and light. And I hope you'll join it, because I keep showing up hoping more will join us. And it's not why I show up, because if it was, I would have quit a long freaking time ago. If it was because I'm making money for the show, I would have quit a long freaking time ago. I do this because the world needs one show that's there for them every day. It's just a shame they won't let you know it exists. Oh, what a shame they don't let you know it exists. especially when you hear the type of music we're about to play. I wrote this 2 nights ago. Leave the darkness behind. We're brighten up the days. Leave the darkness behind. We're brighten up the days. So anyway, we wrote that last night. We're going to write something else right now, so don't go anywhere. If you are joining me for the first time on TikTok, welcome. If you head over to YouTube, you're going to see the show the best way you can, which is in HD and on the BeatSeat. It's getting hot in this freaking piece, guys. It's getting hot. I get a fan or something. I put on pants because I was like, it's going to be cold tonight. And now it's freaking hot. Hope you guys enjoyed that rant. Let's see what won in the chat for tonight. We've got rock and roll looks to be winning right now, guys. You know what? We're going to end the poll on rock and roll. Uh-oh, my camera just went off. How perfect is that timing that I clicked over to see that right in the moment. Let's see. Kill It and Grill It, S-Coop, Trish Killian, Virginia, V-Dubs in the house, and We of Liberty and Freedom over here on TikTok. Let's see. We've got RVJ. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. Appreciate you kicking it over here. If you guys can hit the like and the share, it'd be very much appreciated. This is the longest running show on the planet. Rock and roll. All right. Rock and roll. What do we got? Let's get into it. I have to erase something here. I put this out last night. We didn't finish it. I didn't sing anything to this. All night long, all day. You drink wine, you cry on your pillow. No friends to make the call. You walk down corner, try to find some shoulder to cry on. It's your destiny. Yeah. That's gone. Rock and roll. I'm going to find out something. We're going to write a song live in the moment, guys. If you have a topic for this rock and roll song, I know we have also for Wolf, we have to come up with a comedy song. So we'll do that also. But right now we're going to create, based on the poll, a rock and roll song. Or we could actually, just as an intro to the rock and roll song, go. Joanne, she got a plan. Go out for the night with Bob Joe, her beau. They're gonna rent the movie theater, get rid of all the seats that barely fit in the to them. Gotta open up the doors on the sides, so the blubber can seep out into the alleyways. Joey, Bobby Joe, I can't believe he can handle the ways of Joe and Bobby Joe. Even though she got a humongous heart, we're not talking about her compassion, no. Saying it's literally the size of a Yugo. Oh, Joanne, you shouldn't have trusted the sire, but you did. Oh, Dr. Weasel Fraud, she got you, yes he did. Wear your masks, 1,574 masks. You're gonna go out, you don't get a dumb bugaboo. You're gonna kill your grandfather, you're gonna kill your grandmother, you're gonna kill somebody else's parents. Your Dr. Weasel Fraud tells you it's approved. 60,447 masks. Yep, no, now you're protected. From what? Nothing. Oh. Oh, Joanne, you shouldn't have listened to the man, the weasel in disguise. Oh, he had you all blindfolded, covering your eyes. You couldn't see the truth. Oh, Joanne, did Bobby Joe fall for it too? Oh, we wanna know what Dr. Weasel Froggy did to you, what he did to Bobby Joe too. Oh, I'm pretty sure it had to do with 9,474 masks and a triple bugaboo from a donor in Pfizer too. Oh, Joanne, I'm sorry you fell for the lies, all the misinformation. Yeah, you heard it all. It was the game plan from the top. See how many souls will go along with the madness. How many will turn their back on their fellow man. The science experiment was successful to a T. They just didn't expect that there were people like me. Oh, but Joanne, I got you here on the show, but you got your own man. His name is Bobby Joe. I hope he doesn't have a humongocarditis too. Falling for all the Dr. Weasel Fraud philosophies. How if you get it, you're not gonna get it, yeah. Oh, you got to protect your fellow man, yeah. We're 12,474 masks. Dr. Weasel Fraud. Oh, Joanne, I hope you have a great night with your man, Bobby Joe. Just don't go do any cardio, 'cause you got the humongocarditis. Yes, you do. First case of its kind. So they light the candles and they put on their favorite film, the Smurfs. Oh, they love it when Gargamel comes out and he puts them under a spell, yes. Oh, Joanne. I hear you're getting married to Bobby Joe. I don't know how I know I didn't get an invitation. Yeah, you didn't want me to go. Why, Joanne, are you embarrassed that I pay you doll hair instead of dollars? Oh, you should have read the fine print. Oh, Joanne. I wish you the best. Oh, I wish you the greatest life ever with Bobby Joe. Oh, but don't you listen to the news, no. Don't you listen to the mainstream fake news, messaging all of the things that made you go and get in the line over and over and hope that this time was different. Maybe this time it will stop some. But no, you seem to be more susceptible every time you give in, Joanne. Sometimes you write a song about Joanne and Bobby Joe. You know. So we got that out of the way. Thank you, Wolf. Rock and roll coming now. come and go. The rain will fall, bring everything back to life, make everything grow. But don't you know, if you don't allow life to bloom, will die. And don't you know, if you hold on to your truth, you will wither away. So you must speak, you must sing, you must let it all out. Let it out, be free, yeah, be free. Let it all out, yeah, let it all be free. You got to be free. Take out the trash and leave it all behind. Don't spend too much time thinking about the past, yeah. You can't push rewind, no. You gotta move forward, yeah. You gotta get here to the moment, yeah. You gotta let it all be. You got to be free. Yeah, yeah, you gotta be free. You gotta be free. You gotta be free. Be free with me. Let it all out. Yeah, let it all be. Be free. Spread your wings and fly. Oh, no one can get you when you're in your cocoon, yeah. You can blossom inside, be you, be what you will, yeah. Don't stunt your growth, yeah. Nobody knows. You got to be free. Let it be, yeah. Let it be. You got to be free. Let it be, let it be. You got to be free. Let it be, let it be. You got to be free. Let it be, let it be. You got to be free. Let it be, let it be. You got to be free. Let it be, let it be. You got to be free. Let it be, let it be. You got to be free. Let it be, let it be. You got to be free. Let it be, let it be. You got to be free. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let it be, let it be. You got to be free. Yeah. Let it all out. Let it be. Let yourself be. You got to be free. Yeah. Nothing can stop you when you get the moment. You gotta be free. Yeah. Let it be. You got to be free. You gotta be free. Let it be, let it be. You got to be free. Let it be, let it be. You got to be free. Let it be, let it be. You got to be free. got to be free. You got to be free. Yeah. Let it be, let it be. You got to be free. To be free, you gotta be free. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Got to be free. You got to be free. You gotta be free. Oh, let it be, let it be, let it be. Oh, let it be free. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, let it be, let it be. You gotta be free. You got to be free. Oh, be free. Oh, you got to be free. Let it be, let it be. Oh, got to be free. Let it be, let it be. You got to be free. You got to be free. You got to be free. Yeah, you got to be free. Whoa. Yeah, you got to be free. Yeah, 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 yeah. You got to be free. Yeah, let it out. You gotta be free. Yeah, yeah. Be free. Let it be. Let it be. You got to be free. You got to be free. Let it be. You got to be free. Gotta be kidding me. How friggin' long did that thing go out for, guys? How long was the freaking was the camera off for, guys? Just somebody let me know now. Wrote a freaking awesome song and you didn't see it. Just a sec. 1 second. Yes. Scoop, we got the whole song. It's a beautiful thing when the song ends right when the freaking camera goes off. You know? Love when a plan comes into action, Joanne. Let's hear that real quick. Just one time. Uh-oh, what did I do? Let it be, let it be. You got to be free. be. You got to be free. Let it be, let it be. You got to be free. Woo! Let it be, let it be. You got to be free. Yeah. Let it be, let it be. You got to be free. Woo! Whoa, whoa, let it be, let it be. You got to be free. Guys, new songs. What the fucking heck, Joanne? Can't believe I keep writing cool song after cool song. Nobody knows about it, except for we got 16 awesome people on doing it. How about this one? I sang some amazing lyrics to this yesterday. I'll be dropping that. Oh, we got some time, my friend, yes. Before it all burns down, they wanna burn it down. Don't wanna wail inside. Yeah, they don't want to help us out, no. They just want us to burn. Yeah, it all burns down. I love the doom, 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 doom. That's just a crazy part there. You know, vocal looping, we do that a lot here on the show, you know. Another day of writing songs. I'll tell you what. Between the intro rant, just the importance of the moment, and then the music. Woo! Another killer show here, Joanne. Another killer show. What's that, Joanne? No, Joanne, your wheeze is ridiculous. And you've lost your lower end. I had someone say the bass on the BeatSeat doesn't sound that low end. Excuse me? That's my freaking foot. That's like a freaking kick drum if I've ever heard one. But Joanne, she's lost her low end, you know? She's floating in space. Joanne, it's because you are a demon, you know? I'll tell you what, we also wrote the Joanne and Bobby Joe song today, which I think was probably better than that was a pretty crazy song too, right? Joanne and Bobby Joe, they did it. Like not that way in the hay, you know, where she came out with like warts. No, I'm saying like, you know, they did it in a proper way, you know, with blessings and, you know, matrimony, all that good stuff. They had to rent an outside, you know, church. Just the two of them. There was no space outside for them. Anywhere. 1,000 acres. They couldn't. Andrew, my brother! Oh my goodness. Guys, Andrew Golden just donated $50 to the show. You're amazing, buddy. Thank you so much. Wow, that is amazing. Thank you, my friend. And thank you, we have Liberty and Freedom, for your donation. You guys made it a profitable night for the Mark Inspires program. It's profitable for me anyway because we wrote a song live in the moment. Two of them, Joanne and Bobby Joe as well. But I think actually my favorite thing may have been the intro, the rant that we had today. I'm gonna have to drop all of that. And, you know, this is a pretty solid show, guys. So if you have a chance, share it. Tomorrow, do it all over again. We're just 11 days, guys, from 1,600 days in a row. I hope you'll join me for the rest of this run to 1,600. We're not stopping, though. We're just getting started. Andrew Golden, my friend. Kill it and grill it. Leisure number 7, Maudie Buegos. I see Pamela Swan, S. Coop, Trish Killian, Virginia, and We of Liberty and Freedom. I want to say thank you to Trish, to Pamela, We of Liberty and Freedom, and S. Coop. Thank you so much for all the work you do to moderate this show and try to get people in the know. You guys are a huge part of this show because anytime someone new comes in, you're the only one who see it. I can't. So I rely on you to tell everybody who comes to the show what it's about. It's not just what Mark's doing right now. There's lots of stuff that this show covers within the hour that we're here. So please stick around. Here's a link. You know, we're here every night at 10:30. You know, join us tomorrow. That type of stuff means a lot because you guys are going to build out this community. I'm here doing the show and entertaining you, but it's building around the love and the positivity that you guys continue to build as an offshoot of this positivity in that chat. So I welcome every single person that is here now, is watching on Rumble, is on TikTok, anywhere in the world. If you ever come across this message, we're live every night at 10:30, and the people in the chat are awesome. So come and hang out with them. Come watch some music, some comedy, and somebody bearing their soul without any concern of being vulnerable. And tomorrow, we do it all over again. Until then, it's Mark Pires. And this is the Mark Inspires program. Live 1,588 days in a row, long form. Hope to see you tomorrow. Doing it again. You gotta go away. Yeah. You gotta go away. See you tomorrow.